how are we all doing? Happy, what day are you watching this? Is it Wednesday? Happy hump day, or whatever day you're watching this. I hope you're having a good one. I wanted to share with you within today's video some gift ideas. That's how we're going to start this video, with some gift ideas, and I would say very affordable without compromising on the quality with this brand. Joma Jewellery have very kindly, the team's reached out and wanted to work with me on today's video, which is so exciting because I've been a customer of their brand before. We bought some bits for Tom's nieces last year. They just have such a beautiful collection of jewellery items for gifting, especially whether it's from you to you or to a loved one this year, right up from little ones up to mothers, sisters, nieces, whoever. The timing is especially perfect with this one because it is Black Friday. Black Friday season is here. Not only are they already affordable, but they have some amazing offers on with Black Friday. It's automatically discounted at checkout. You will get 20% off. But if you spend £50 or more, you actually get 25% off. So all the more incentive to get shopping for all of your loved ones that you are thinking about gifting jewellery to this year. And it's also the thing that gets me with Joma Jewellery is the amount of personalised options that they have for their customers. So Joma Jewellery's Black Friday promotions actually have already started. They've been running since the 21st of November. So guys, be quick. They are only on until the 2nd of December. So there's your warning. Get in there now. I'll leave a link to them in the description box below. Of course, terms and conditions apply. I know they've got a couple of things excluded, any sale items, which again, I've had a quick look in their sale items. They've got some absolute bargains. Really, really affordable finds. Great stocking fillers. Also excluded is their advent calendars and gift cards and their photo card option, which is a new thing they've introduced this year. And I actually have one to show you because this is just made me well up when I saw it. So their photo card upgrade, like this one as an example, for just $1.99, you can add a photo or even a video message because it comes with a QR code that you can scan. And this is just an example. Where's the jewellery item? I've really taken this out because I had to go and show Tom. I just love it so much. Little photo of Barney and I on the front that just says Merry Christmas, and then when you open up it says to Mum, Merry Christmas. And then this bracelet was sat to here. Oh, I just love it so much. I'm holding it upside down, aren't I? let's try that again. It says a little perfect Freya, and also their jewellery options, a lot of them come with these charms that you can purchase, again adding that personalised touch. There are little messages, there's initials, there's birthstones, zodiac signs, and this is prime example of that because we've got a little paw. We've also got a bee for Barney and his birthstone because he is a November baby. To all the November babies, given it is November currently, happy birthday if your birthday is in November. And then there's a little message on the bottom: dogs bring happiness every day, wear this bracelet to brighten your day. And then on the final page, when you open it up to the next page, it says love Barney, kiss kiss kiss, and another photo of us. So yeah, that, I mean, that is just a winner. Each item also comes with a free gift bag, which in itself is beautiful. I mean, you wouldn't need to wrap that just goes straight under the tree. Beautiful kind of blush pink ribbon, a silver tag which you can personalize. As an example, this one, if you can see there, just says Merry Christmas Freya. They're so creative with their packaging. Look at this, a little Christmas cracker. I love it. This one is the Christmas robin, and it's kind of like a three-tone as well because you've got the rose, silver and gold on there, the little initial. They always use real silver and gold plating. They're designed in the UK. This is one of their little Christmas boxes where they've got a few to choose from. I'll show you the selection of the three that I've got. Merry Christmas with the little stars on that one. Some slightly different shaped stars with this one, Christmas wishes. Little love hearts that say with love, and these even have a little loop tag that if you wanted to have them as a little bauble. I also think these would make great table gifts as well. Now this was a special one to open because it comes beautifully gift boxed, and as you can see on the front it says laboratory grown diamond. How beautiful is that as a gift for someone? It says with love, with the little lab grown diamond there, if you can see, in the heart, and also a little message that says this precious bracelet is just to say I'm sending lots of love your way. Yet another item from their Christmas range which I thought I would show you are these, because how perfect is this packaging to be able to gift to someone and then they can reuse and keep this little jewellery box, perfect for travel. A Little Wish has a little star and initial on this one, and it says this little charm is just for you, make a wish and it will come true. We've also got some which come in this little pink pouch, like this simple bracelet here. So pretty. And then these are also classic me, a very simple gold necklace with the, can you see the little sparkles, the 3 sparkles there? And how pretty are these earrings? Bows are very much huge this season. They have been most of this year actually, but these little bows for Christmas, how pretty would they be? That is just a small selection of their jewellery that they have on their website. For gifting, it is an absolute win. Joma Jewellery, hands down, incredible. So happy with the quality, the packaging, the service. I couldn't recommend them enough. So thank you to them for working with me on today's video. Just a reminder, Black Friday promotions are now live. They're not going to be here forever, so be quick. I will leave a link to them in the description box below, where you can save 20% off their site and 25% off if you spend £50 or more. Thanks to them, and now let's get on with the rest of today's video. I do feel like I'm missing a cozy drink. So if you haven't got one yet either, let's pause, let's go grab one together. Yeah, BRB. Right, it's been far longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going down to make a quick drink. Turns out I've been on the phone for ages trying to sort out 2 parcels that essentially were the first 2 things I ordered to include within today's video. So they were the things that I was like, yes, I'm going to do an under £10 gift guide. I was getting all excited, did the rest of my shopping, and these 2 parcels haven't arrived, and they're both stuck with Every. And Every for us is usually pretty good, so I don't know what's happened there, but I've been on the phone to the White Company and Zara Home. There were a couple of items that were sort of like the £12, but again, with it being Black Friday at this time of the year, that's why I wanted to just get this video live so that you can see it ahead of the sales, or sales are already on, aren't they? I'll leave everything that I show you that is available online linked in the description box anyway. I could tell you about them and put images on screen, or if they turn up before putting this video live, I can just do a little recording of it so that you can see it on screen. But so the White Company, I have been into the White Company and got a couple of other things as well, but the White Company online I ordered firstly the heart plate that they do, which you could use as a candle plate, a trinket plate, a soap dish holder, which I quite like the idea of the heart being like a signature White Company thing, and that's £8. I think White Company usually offer 20% off everything, so I got that plate. I also got to go on a little heart soap, which in the sale I got for £11. But again, Black Friday prices might alter slightly. I also got the Beechwood pilling comb at £8. Again, a good little stocking filler. I have already done my stocking filler gift guide video with loads more ideas. So anyway, that was my White Company order that didn't turn up. And then my Zara Home bits, yeah, on Every it says the White Company parcel is too big, we need to arrange a different courier, and it's been in that status for nearly 2 weeks now. Zara Home, I ordered this magnetic notepad, great for a stationery lover. They have some really lovely stationery bits actually, £7.99. I also ordered the gingerbread liquid soap at £10.99, so again just slightly over, but might be discounted. But when I went into M&S, I did see that they do a dupe of the gingerbread soap. It's a couple of pounds cheaper as well, so I think was it £6. Planner bookmarks at £5.99. This I wanted to be like a very aesthetic, gorgeous. A ceramic incense burner dish at £10.99. You'd even buy it with some incense sticks to go with it, and then again slightly more at £12.99, but check out the Black Friday sales, were these candle pins, and I've never really seen anything like that before, so I thought I would mention that. A little pin that you just pop in a pillar candle or a tall church candle. Right, I'll stick with the White Company because like I said, I did pop into store. So they've got these matches, these new match boxes, which look gorgeous set out. There's 2 designs. A little oil that I just picked up. I thought I might as well just show you my little White Company haul. That's for here. And then I got myself a Christmas mug. So I've got this one already from a previous year with a snowflake on, and for all year round I have a couple with hearts on at £10 for the little Christmas tree. I've got a couple of magazines that I thought I could show you because I think a nice magazine would be a lovely addition to like a sack rather than a stocking because of the size of them. And this one is from, well, I picked this one up in M&S and it's called Olive, Food, Travel and Wellbeing. This is a special Christmas edition with loads of different like recipes and inspo for Christmas. That was £8.99. And then Vogue are doing this year at their magazines £5.99. They've got these free, in fact I'll open it and show you. They've got these free diaries in 2 different designs. I'm going to keep it sealed up because I think this makes a lovely gift. So I thought for £5.99 to get a little Vogue diary like that. And also I've seen the Elle magazine's edition this year, or this month, sorry, has a free full-size Charlotte Tilbury beauty light one. I did have a look in store, but unfortunately my store had sold out of the Elle magazine, so I feel like they are either going to be fully sold out now, but just if and when you pop into a newsagent's or a supermarket, just have a quick look and see if they've got the Elle December edition. I think it comes with a Bazaar magazine as well, and then obviously that free boxed that you could gift, and that is £7.99, whereas usually that beauty one just alone is about £30. And then whilst I was in M&S, a little festive tipple, and I went with an aesthetic one with their Passion Star Martini cocktail. This was only £4, sticking with the aesthetic, but this one, a little baking kit. The M&S ones are so easy to follow. This is their cinnamon bun mix, which is just a couple of pounds. At £4 they do these dinner candles with different designs on, so I think they had like a happy birthday, Merry Christmas, congratulations or something like that. This is a just married one, so especially if you're buying for someone like a bride-to-be for a wedding gift, I just think it's so pretty. And for just £4. At £8 I picked up these, which I did mention in my gift guide. It was either, I think it was my stocking filler gift guide, but I didn't have them to hand, but I've managed to get my hands on one. They're these little drawer centers. They had a few different scents, but I went for the Blue Blossom, but again, that for the aesthetics, gorgeous. They have a whole new Kelly Hoppen range at M&S, and they had these pre-scented reeds in bergamot, clove and patchouli. This is the #1 scent, and this is just ideal for something that, say if you're buying for someone. They did have a container to buy with it as well, or if you already have a container to pop these in, they come sealed up. There's a couple of bags of them as well. I just thought that was a bit different. If you're buying for someone who likes their home fragrance, their home scenty things, these were £10. And then I also got from the Kelly Hoppen range, but in the food section they have these tins which include here we go, all butter Cornish cruncher cheese biscuit selection. That sounds delicious, and it obviously comes in a beautiful black and gold tin that you can repurpose as well. That was £10. And then also, just whilst I was on the M&S snacks, I picked up these 2 to show you. A luxury gold tin. These are light up tins, and they also do little mini bauble ones with truffles in. That was £5. Then I also got this tin if you like the old classic vintage look for Christmas. Again, you could reuse this tin. These are all butter shortbreads in little mini houses, and this was £6. Then in Tesco's I saw a couple of gorgeous things. Firstly, this makeup pouch. How pretty is this? It's got a like kind of velour texture to it with this really pretty star gold foil design on the front with the gold zip, and then it is just a pouch that you could even fill with little beauty bits. They also had these little bow candle holders, and again, very, very affordable. You know Tesco's do a whole Paperchase range. They had these affirmation decks and these little pen clips, which are, it's like a bookmark and pen set with the little, I'm gonna get it out so you can see, a little kind of like leathery tassel. And then the affirmation decks are just very simply a good little thing to just have like beside your bed. So good, I would say stocking filler, this one. Let's just read one together. Every day is a new beginning. I discovered this shop called Utility whilst I was in town the other day, and I know I showed you those matches from the White Company, but before I saw those I also saw these. They are a burgundy and cream with the gold merry and bright on there, and I just think these, again, sat out for Christmas decor. Love. They also had some incense sticks, again with the aesthetics. This one is in fresh linen, which I think is just a good classic. You get 10 pieces in there. And then they had loads of these like American vintage style chocolate bars on the checkout, and I just loved the branding of this. Are handmade in the UK but American inspired treats. So this one is maple bacon and butter butterscotch flavour. Speaking of chocolate, this isn't necessarily a gift, but I saw these in Aldi that I wanted to show you for £4. They've got these new personalised chocolate place settings where you can, comes with like the foil so that you can write the names of the people. I just thought that was such a good idea. I have discovered the cutest bookshop in Manchester. It's called House of Books and Friends. It's on King Street and they just have so many books that are signed by the authors, like so many to choose from. But they also had a couple of unique fun gift ideas that I thought I would include too. Paper pens, fabulously flat paper pens, tear off and keep a pen in your book, pocket or bag. So they kind of act like a bookmark as well, or if you've got a notebook, but you simply tear them off individually. You could give these to people. So if you've got this many people, you're hosting for this many people, these could be a good little table gift. They come with all the different designs, but I just love them. They're completely flat. And then also this is just such a good idea and one to get ahead of December because it is actually an Advent book. This is called the Heart for Christmas, an Advent Romance. Open a chapter a day by Sophie Germain. I've seen that they do murder mystery ones as well, where you've got like a every day like a new clue to solve a crime. Pages numbered, and then you tear it open and read through that chapter. And this is an example of a book that I got with the signed by authors. So they've got all these sleeves on to let you know if it is a signed copy. And this one actually comes with a Christmas clue bookmark and a little map postcard type thing. This is called The Christmas Clue, as signed by the author. A Christmas murder mystery featuring the real life couple who invented Cluedo. Oh, interesting. Gales, I'm obsessed with Gales, okay? At this point, I have an issue. But Gales have got their little festive Christmas bags out, and I popped in and I thought, oh, do you know what? Even like a little festive treat or some kind of Gales treat within a stocking or an under £10 gift is a nice idea. And again, with the aesthetics. Even could go with a gift card as well, but this is their toasted, they've got a couple, they've got one with a red box as well, but this is their toasted coconut rye and maple granola. I also got from Aldi the touch to smell, the winter spice candle that they do in this bauble. Again, very similar to a couple of other more expensive ones that I've seen in the likes, and it's just a bauble that is beautifully designed with the little burgundy bow on, scented in winter spice, and they're just a couple of pounds, as is their perfumes, which again you could buy if you're on more of a budget but you wanted to get a fragrance for someone this year. This is their number 3 pomegranate, which of course is duping Pomegranate Noir by Jo Malone. The actual bottle itself is beautiful as well. These Aldi ones are great little dupes, and even if you use them as room fragrances, which is what I've used them before, because they are so affordable. Okay, how much is this? £9.95, so just in under the £10 budget if you are buying for someone who's a Costa fan. Their mug that they've brought out this year is gorgeous. It's the first time that I've seen, at least I think, that they've done a design that is just so like aesthetic and gorgeous. They've just stuck with the simple white, kind of similar to how the Anthropology ones are just, well, this is an old one now, they don't sell this one anymore, this Snowdrop collection, which is just simple white and minimal. Oliver Bonas is a classic place for unique ideas for gifting, and they had some really fun things which I decided to get to show you. Okay, this one's a bit questionable. £7. They had these tiny little notebooks. Look at this one. Of course it's red for the festive season, but... And then at £10 they have these shower steamers. I love a shower steamer. It really fills the whole bathroom and honestly the whole of the upstairs with a gorgeous scent. This one is a grapefruit and bergamot at £10, but they had bigger sets where they had a big selection. It was obviously just above the £10 mark. This one was £10 as well, a little make your own neon sign. A little book, this was £7.99, and it's the She Believed She Could So She Did, and again it's just filled with lots of nice positive affirmations. This was fun. I've seen these before but I've never had them. At £7.50 they drink shimmer. It says it makes 21 servings and it makes the whole drink sparkle. They had these hand sanitizers in at checkout for £5, and I just thought they looked a bit similar to the Touchland ones. This one's in verbena, purifying verbena. Again at £10 they had these hair lights, good for party season. I have no idea how this is going to work, but make an impact with these twinkling LED light strings for your hair. Never seen anything like that. They also had some masks, and again with the aesthetics I thought I would pick up this one because I just think they look beautiful in this like blush pink. They are Let's Play Footsies booty foot masks, and they were £4, £3.50. They had some that would actually go quite nicely with, if you're going with like a blush pink theme, they'd go nicely together. These Prosecco gummies, or you could even get Prosecco gummies with a bottle of Prosecco with the Prosecco shimmer to go with it for a Prosecco lover. And then lastly from Oliver Bonas, this is a photo holder, and it's a little bow. It's quite a solid, it's like a paperweight, it's solid, and in fact it would be a nice paperweight as well. She's put a little sticker on it because I think she thought it was a gift for someone. £8, and there's like a ring on the back so that you can slot your photo within it. God, I need to speed up and whiz through these bits. Okay, I popped into John Lewis the other day and saw a couple of things. Firstly, I love a Molton Brown gift, and they do always some nice gifting. These little individual baubles I think are about £7, and then, oh, this is just a top up for me. This is not under £10 unfortunately, but Laura Mercier have an offer on where it's pretty much the same price as getting a powder, but you also get the powder puff with it, and the powder puff is usually about £17. So I needed a top up of that anyway. That's actually what I went into John Lewis for, my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Okay, I got this puzzle, this jigsaw. I love a jigsaw, especially at Christmas and especially between Crimbo Limbo. I got one year, I think it was my dad that actually got from my mum maybe, a jigsaw that was a London Underground one. It was a 1,000-piece one though, so it was much bigger. This one's 500, and we really enjoyed it. But this is just a little bit different. It's a circular one. It's only 500 pieces, which I think is a bit more manageable, and it's also not festive, so you can do it any time of the year. £9.20. In Sainsbury's, how nice is this? It's from their, well, it's their home fragrance section. They had a Christmas version, I think in the aspen scent, which is amazing. It's like a ski lodge, but it's like pine scented range that they brought out. It's lovely. But I thought, again, gifting for someone for Christmas, it might be nice to get like an all year round smell. And this Santorini one is something I've never seen before. It's a ceramic decoration that you pop a few drops of the oil onto, and that was £7. And then this was, it says £14.99, but I found this in the supermarket, I think for about £7. They often do books at like half price, don't they? So this is the second book that the 1% Club have brought out. I showed the first one in my gift, was it my gift guide last year, or it might have even been what I got for Christmas last year. But they now have the second book out, which also includes Christmas quiz questions. Right, we're down to the last two shops now. We've got Lakeland and we've got HomeSense. Now Lakeland always do some lovely like kind of stock, I would say like stocking filler ideas, especially for people that like their cleaning bits and bobs. They've got some nice things. So e-cloth, but this is a car cleaner, so if you're buying for him and he is into his car cleaning, then just to throw one of these into his stocking. These are about £4. They've also got my favourite gloves. They've now reduced these in price. They are cheaper, I don't know how, but these are the best washing up gloves, and these were a discovery one year that my mum popped in my stocking, and I was like, oh, washing up gloves. Washing up gloves, they're so good. They're moisturizing, they're soft, they don't leave your hands all clammy. They're also white, so they look nice set out, and they're just a few pounds. Little collapsible carbon. This was also £4.99. Maybe if someone's getting a new car as well this year, that'd be a nice little addition, the little car cloth and carbon. These are usually more expensive, but they were on sale at £9.99 in Lakeland, and these are the crimp it wrap sealers, which are perfect for if you like to do little wraps in your air fryer. They kind of crimp your wrap shut. You can air fry, grill, oven, dry fry, microwave. For the coffee syrup lover, rather than buying someone a huge coffee syrup thing from Monin, which I think are the best coffee syrups, they had these sets. They had £5.99 for 3 or £7.99 for 5, which I think this one had the better selection because it also had gingerbread and creme brulee in. I think the others just had caramel, vanilla and hazelnut. This was only £2.99, and again a good little stocking filler. A laundry basket deodorizer. For the guy that likes beer and bread, this is a beer bread mix. This is £4. You just add beer and olives and you get a raspberry that was like between a raspberry and a rosemary, garlic and olive bread. At £4.49 they had these little stars in, and I thought the reason why I got this, I thought you could be cheeky and take off that pink label so that it is just, you're left with a gold bow on a plain clear bag and even do like a handwritten note or something, or Merry Christmas tag, it kind of looks like you baked them yourself, but no one will ever know. Then at £9.99 they had these jewellery cleaners. They also had a watch cleaner and something else, a couple of other ones, but I thought watch cleaner for him or a jewellery cleaner for her was a really nice idea. So I think the watch cleaner was slightly more expensive. That's why I went for this one to show you within this gift guide video. But at £9.99 it just comes under the budget, and it is exactly that. It's liquid cleaner for jewellery, diamonds and precious gemstones. These are £7.99. I just picked them up for myself anyway, but I thought you can maybe, I don't know if they're a great gift idea, maybe they are, I don't know, but I bought these because they are great for cleaning vases and decanters. So they're these little balls that you, like, are they copper? You swirl magic balls and a little water around until clean, rinse and dry. Because I find the red wine decanters so hard to clean. They were £7 though, kind of pricey, but they're like a once you've got them kind of thing. These are only £2.49, but I was thinking aesthetics with this one because they are little tea light sets. I smelt these, they smell so good. They're from the Prices brand, which do little candles as well, and it's in the scent Open Window, and they just smell like the fresh outdoors in spring. I'm gonna have to reposition my legs. I chose to sit on the floor for this video because there's just so much to show you. My legs are starting to feel it as we come towards the end of the video. Right, okay, wine charms, £8.99. I again bought these for having probably myself anyway, because if you are hosting, they are ideal. Or if you're going to someone who is hosting and you're taking a bottle of wine or something, it's just a nice idea to maybe take these as a little gift as well. Each one's individual, so it helps you determine whose drink is whose. Last but not least, HomeSense. Not that it's a haul video, but I'll just show you anyway. I got this gift wrap. How gorgeous is this teddy bear gift wrap? I'm thinking about wrapping the dog's toys in this one. Oh. Because yes, Santa Claus comes to our house. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Santa Claus is welcome in this home. I know I showed the on-screen incense holder from Zara Home, but I also saw this one for £7.99, and it comes with 25 incense sticks, and they had loads of these in different colours, different scents, and I just thought, again, with the aesthetics of this, and it's not necessarily festive, so they can start it or use it whenever, I just think that was a really lovely gift idea. A little book called Make Your Bed, which is a #1 New York Times bestseller, little things that can change your life and maybe the world. Nice time of year to be gifted something like this, so that you can kind of have a flick through between Crimbo Limbo and start the new year afresh with something as simple as, if you're wanting to become more productive, start by just making your bed every day. They also had some stationery bits that I like the look of. This one was only £2.99. Again, gorgeously aesthetic with the brown paper, the gold. It's just a simple notebook that follows this kind of daily structure. A little flip daily planner. I love a ring binder one because you can fully flip the page, you don't have to like hold it open. And then sticking with stationery, they had these boards in. These were £4.99, and they are a little board that you could have up in your bedroom or your office space. All very neutral vibes. We've got your little pen with the marker eraser on, and yeah, £4.99. I thought that was pretty good. And then these I saw, and I thought again would make for lovely individual things, whether you're doing little table gifts, cracker fillers, table place settings, stocking fillers. This is a collection of 2 boxes of 8 individually selected tea flavours. There's 8 flavours, but it's duplicated. You get 2 of each flavour, and they are all festive tea flavours. So at £5.99 you've got mulled spice. Well, okay, they're not all festive because you've got like Earl Grey, English breakfast, but you've also got apple cinnamon, chai, white orange spice. £5.99 reduced from £12.99. At £7.99 you get this set. It's from a brand Luxe and Willow. This 10-pack of makeup blenders, but it also comes in this really nice case, and it reminded me of the Space NK bags that are so popular. They're quite expensive, the Space NK ones though. I mean, they're lovely, but they are very similar to this, and this one's only £7.99. And then I did get this mug because we're leading into ski season given the time of the year after Christmas, and this Christmas mug, well, winter mug, we should say. Has little snowflakes on and mountains, and the cocktail with après-ski, and of course with the beige aesthetics and the chocolate brown with these ones. The high smile I have now seen in HomeSense. I think they do them in Home Bargains as well, but they're $4.99, and the 2 cents, they had a salted caramel flavour as well, but I just went for vanilla and iced latte because I thought aesthetically these would probably be the best. This room is looking incredibly chaotic. Let me go put my coffee down 1 second. So that is going to go ahead and conclude today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. As always, thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out with my channel. Thank you of course to Joma Jewellery again for very kindly sponsoring today's video and for allowing me to showcase some of their Christmas new bits this year for gifting. Incredible. And don't forget their Black Friday offers are on, and they are not to be missed. So I have left a link for to their website down in the description box below, along with any other information that you may need. Thanks to them for working with me on today's video. Thanks to you guys of course for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon in my next video. Bye guys.